Alright, you guys, you've asked for it. The feeding of the birds again. Oh look, it must have been windy last night. My husband's golf net's fallen down. Now don't be scared of the camera, okay, Cookie? It's alright. It's okay. Oh, here comes everybody. Up. Oh, don't drop it. Oh, hello. There's enough for everyone. The dogs didn't eat all their dinner last night, so the birds just get the leftovers in the morning. Now that one has got babies in the nest, so he took a beak full of food and has gone to give it to his babies. What about you? Are you going to eat yours or are you going to take it to your baby? No, you're going to take it to your baby. All right. They usually eat it or, give it to their babies. Now this is a young magpie here. See how it's not totally black and white? Oh, hi. Throw that over there for the magpie. And got a little piece here. See if I can, oh, I'll throw it and see if that little bird wants it. Oh, he dove for it. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go in and unmold, so I'm just gonna tip this out and you guys can enjoy your breakfast, okay? And those other kookaburras that have been at the nest are coming back now. Oh, shame. That wasn't a very successful landing. So he's fed his baby, now he's going to eat now. Oh, you're very hungry, aren't you? You're going to eat it all. And you're going to save some more for your baby? They always call like that before they take off back to the nest. They must be saying, "Honey, I'm coming home with dinner." And off they go. It's nearly all gone, hey? You guys are hungry. You're taking that to the nest. Up, off he goes. The nest must be pretty close by. G'day guys, welcome back. I'm going to do a bowl for you today. Now, I mixed up some resin for something else and then I realized I couldn't use it at the time, so it's starting to get really warm, so I quickly grabbed some of this window film, laid out my 40 centimeter instant mold on top of it, and I'm going to do a pour real quick. So just to use up this resin because it's going hot. But I've got about 2 cups here. Yeah, 2 cups. 350 grams of A and 150 grams of B is 2 cups. Once I've poured this out, I can talk to you about the window film. I just needed to get it out onto something because it was getting hot. And I'm thinking, oh, what can I do with this resin? Oh my gosh. I may have to actually mix up a little bit more, but like I said, I had to get it out of the cups. It's the Platinum 360 Plus. It doesn't have a very long work time, and when it's in a deep cup like that, it just goes off like that. So yeah, this might actually be enough, 2 cups. Now I'm being really, really careful. I was a bit worried that the resin might flow underneath my instant mold, so I'm being really careful not to touch it. The only reason why I was a bit concerned is I can actually take my gloves off now and talk to you about what I'm doing. Okay. So what I've got is this window film. It's got all these little circles on it. and it's kind of holographic. So I've poured the resin on the textured side. You can feel that you can feel the circles. On the other side, it's just smooth. You can't feel anything. But on this side, you can feel that it's textured. So yeah, I'm hoping that maybe the pattern design effects will come out when I peel it off. So, oh, phew, glad I got that out of the way. And there's a piece of stray glitter in there from my frog mold that I was doing yesterday. Glitter just gets everywhere, doesn't it? I don't even know if I've got it out. I must have, I can't see it anymore. All right, so the window film. It is this one by Rabbit Goo window film. It doesn't say what design it is, or does it? No, it just says Rabbit Goo static cling window film. Doesn't say what design it is. I've got a few different designs. I've got a flower. I've got like a jaggedy ice look one. I've got this one. Might even have another one somewhere. So that's it. So, oh yeah, and because it's textured, and because some of them are slightly raised, I was worried that the resin was going to like run underneath my instant mold because it's not totally smooth. So I am on the lookout, you guys. I'm on the lookout for any little leaks, and hopefully there won't be any. There's a tiny bit of resin running out there. Oh gosh. A little bit running just there. I must have played with it. I'm gonna have to put something heavy on that. I don't know what. Anyway, I'll have to put something on it because I think once it starts leaking, it's gone. It's gone skis. So I'm gonna put something on it. Actually, I'll go and get it. I've got it like a wooden chopping board. I'll just put it over there. Just grab that. Hopefully that will be enough just to hold it. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. I don't want to put something like too heavy on it in case it pushes down and then lifts the other sides up, but we'll just keep an eye on it. This is all clear. This is all clear. Must have just, I don't know why. I must have pulled the plastic or something. I don't know. But anyway, cross fingers. I'm going to put a few little crystals around the edge. So I'm going to go and find those. I just had to be in a real quick hurry to get this resin down. So these are the little gems. I thought I had bigger ones, and I do. Oh, I just dropped one. But they're like this size. I don't have anything in between. So I must have used them up at some stage. Get over there. Okay, it's just going to sink. I'm not going to see it. Oh, unless I put a lot in. I wonder what would happen if I just sprinkled them in along the edge there. I know they're going to kind of sink, but if I put enough in, hopefully we'll see some of them. Oh, that's a big blob. I just thought it would look pretty because I've got circles on the plastic, and then these are little circles. So, and you can, you know, if you haven't got the right kind of shape there, you can move them. I'm not going to be too precious about it. I think it looks nice, a little bit abstract, but I don't want any stray ones floating around in the center. I haven't peeked under here to see if this is holding or not, but hopefully it is. It's good that I get to use up these little crystals, but little diamonds I think they are. because I wasn't sure what to do with them. I've had them for about a year or so, not knowing what to do with them, so it's good that I finally get to use them up. Hey. I guess they'll spread a little bit. I'm trying to decide whether to do just a straight bowl or try and make it a bit drippy. Not too much, just a little bit drippy. Might be nice. Now I'm going to have to lift this up and have a peek underneath because I need to get my little crystals under there, aren't I? Now, this is where I need you guys' help. I need one of you to come and lift this up and push on the sides while I put these in. Hands up. Who's going to come and help me? Nobody. All right, let's just do this carefully. Oh, all good, all good. We have no leaks. And the 360 Plus, being a nice thick resin, and it should go off pretty quickly, I'll be able to, I will put that back though, just until the resin thickens. And then I'll lift it off. Once it started to gel a bit, I just dropped a crystal on the floor. So yeah, I'm not quite sure yet what I want to do, whether I want to do a slight drippy, not a huge drippy, not huge. Because, you know, I don't want the crystals, because the crystals are heavy, and they will pull the whole thing out of shape. Put a few more on. Now hopefully these ones will just kind of stick into the wet resin on top, because the others have kind of sunk, which I knew they would do, which is kind of why I wanted to have some bigger crystals, but I don't have any bigger ones, so there we go. That'll do for now. Depending on what these do, I may add more later, but I've still got half a packet left. So I just need to get these out of the way, and then I can put my little board back down again. Oh, I wish you guys could talk to me. Do I just do a normal bowl, or do I let it drip a little bit? I don't know. Once the resin is thickened up a little bit, I'm going to come in and kind of just, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to move anything. I'm just going to kind of push them down a little bit. And yeah, just clear resin. I think we've got enough going on with all the little circles and the crystals. We don't need to have colour as well. I think this will just be elegant as is. All right, now I'm not torching. I'm just leaving, just getting all of those off the edge. All right, now one quick check. Actually, there's nothing leaking there. There is a crystal over there though. Oh, leave it, Julie, leave it. Good sake, woman, stop your fiddling. Touch things. Okay, that's looking good. All right, I'll bring you down for a quick little close-up, and then I'll put the board back down. Can you see the different colours in there? Just the light from the window shining in. You can see different colours. Can't really see it now that, oh, no, you can see it a little bit, I guess, underneath the resin there. And there's our little, that's our crystals. That was where it was leaking. Oh, the camera doesn't know what to focus on. It's leaking over there, but it's all good at the moment. So cross fingers. So, I've probably got about 3 hours, I guess, to decide if I just want to do a bowl or whether I want to try and do a little bit of a drip. I've got something to show you too. This new, well, it's not really going to be a bowl, it's going to be a sculpture, and I'm going to show you what I've bought. I'm very excited. I'll show you. Oh, shall I show you now? Come with me. Come with me. We'll walk over here. We'll just walk around here. Now, I'll just shut my drawer. Look what I got. Look! There's a really big tall one. I'll stand over here so you can see that better. Look. You know when you're doing a sculpture and you want it to flare out? Someone, I can't remember who it was, sorry, I don't know your name, but somebody suggested in the description, like down below, in the comments, that, you know, one of these, I can't remember what they're called now, but I got a 300 millimeter high, no, 400 and a Big Daddy 700. If I want to do a really big drip one, that'll be the one to do. All right, I'm gonna get back up now. So I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna lay the resin over that so it keeps its flare, so that when I've unmolded it, it will be nice and thin at the bottom, but it'll flare out. So I'm going to use that because all I'll have to do is just pick the plastic up, because you know it's got a hole in the top, which won't matter. The plastic will just sit over the top, or maybe I'll put some tape or something over it, maybe a bit of cardboard just to cover up the hole on the top of that orange thing. All right, I'll see you in a few hours when this is ready to move. Hey guys, now the way that this resin works is it's hotter in the middle, so it's set, but the edges are still a little bit soft and sticky. But I think if I don't do it now, I probably won't be able to bend it. So I don't know if you can see there, see how it's still a bit sticky? So I'm just going to peel this off like so, and then put it somewhere. Oh, I'm going to put it on my silicone mat. Just bear with me while I move it. Just put it over here for a minute. Once the resin has cured on it, I'll be able to just peel it off. Right. Now, this is quite thick. I don't even know if I'll be able to, I won't be able to get that off there just yet, but because this plastic is quite a thick plastic, I'm just getting that little bit of resin off my finger that was stuck to the instant mold. So because the plastic is a bit thick, it's not going to drape the way I was hoping for. Okay, I put a little mark underneath with my black pen under there so I could see where the middle was. So let's do this. Oh, look, I know you're a bit close up there. I'm sorry. I just need to pop this on. I'll keep my little black dot on the top there. Okay, so basically, I know you can't really see very well. I'm going to just spend some time trying to shape it, all right? And I can't do that sort of, I don't think you'll be able to see. You might be able to. I don't know that you'll be able to see very much, but anyway, I'm going to just try and sort of drape this now. It's not really going to want to move all that well because of the thick plastic, and also because it's semi-cured in the middle. Should probably see, I can bend this. I can bend it up here. I can touch it, but the edges are still wet. So I guess the good thing about this is I can tape this down to this plastic base, this rubber base. See that? I can do that, and I can turn it around. Okay, what's going on here? No, don't touch. Oh, for goodness sake. No touching allowed. I thought it was going well. Gosh. Let's get this little bit here that wants to close up and touch and be naughty. If I can just heat that a bit. It's really a two-person job. It really is. Okay, I'm just gonna, not touching on the other side there, are you? You guys need a chaperone. no touching allowed. Now, you two stop that. Look at you. You're doing it again. Just cut that out. Why is it doing it on this side and not that side? Oh, all right. I'm going to fight with this for a bit and concentrate on what I'm doing, and I'll see you shortly. Alrighty. So yet again, I waited too long, but the edges were sticky. I think what I need to do is I need to use a resin that's got a longer working time, because even though I love the 360 plus, it heats up so quickly. I've put it on the floor here, so I'm walking around it. It heats up so quickly in the middle, and then the edges are still soft. So I wasn't able to drape the top properly. But anyway, there it is, and I've got no drips. So yeah, if I'd waited, this is just me thinking aloud, if I'd used a resin that had a longer work time, it wouldn't build up so much of that thermal heat in the center, and then it would just like heat all the way through at an even rate. And then I'd be able to take it off and still have some drips. So, but look, I'm still learning. I'm by no means an expert at this. So this is not going to be a drip bowl. It's just, well, I want to see if it does the holographics, okay? So, yeah, we'll unmold it tomorrow and see what it looks like. But I'm going to use one of my resins that has a longer working time. Just means that I have to wait longer than 2 hours before draping, but that's okay. All right, I'll get there. Okay, see you tomorrow. All right, it's later on, same night, same day. I was just about to go to bed and I thought, I want to see what it looks like. Look, again, it didn't work the way I wanted it to work, but never mind. All right, let's get these little bits of tape off. Even though I say they didn't, it doesn't work the way I was anticipating, the ones that I've done have still worked out really nice. Like, I shouldn't complain because they have still worked out nicely, but just not what I was going for. All right, I think, is that all the tape? No, there's more tape. More tape. So I'm definitely going to try. I've got some thinner resin. It's got a longer work time. It's the Platinum Ultra Clear. I'm going to have a go at that next and see how we go with that. The cones worked well though, so that's something. Let's get it out. I've still got a bit of tape stuck. Oh, still got tape stuck. So yeah, that's worked well, and the tape sticks to it, holds it in place. So I just put a piece of cardboard over the top to cover the hole, and then put some tape on it. So yeah, that worked well. I'll pop it down here on the floor. Okay, so here's our bowl. I ended up moving the little dot off center because the one side was just scrunching so much that I thought I'm just going to move my center. All right, now let's get this paper out. Hopefully the paper comes out nicely because I'd like to use it again. I mean, I have got a whole roll of it, but it'd be nice if I could use it again. So there's these little, I thought it was plastic then because it's got the dots on it. It's got these, this is resin. I'll just trim that off. How funny is that? Look. I guess the pattern's going to transfer then, isn't it? Look. Yay. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Oh, this is so cool, you guys. Oh, wow. All the little circles are transferring over. Now, this is where it was getting really quite close, and a couple of them were touching. I should still be able to get the plastic out. Maybe I'll leave that bit for last. Pull all the rest of it out first and leave that little bit for last. Oh gosh, this is so cool. Look, look. Oh my gosh. I would like to reuse my plastic, so I'll just be careful with it. Ah, there we go. Got it. Yay! And my plastic's okay. Oh, it's a bit, what if this has got a lining on it? Hang on, let's just put that aside. Has this got a lining on it that I was supposed to peel off, or is that just how it is? No, maybe not. Just get the idea that it's got a lining. Has it? I think it has. Oh my gosh. I think it has. It has! Oh my God, what an idiot I am. That would have made it a little bit easier to maneuver without having plastic. Oh my gosh. What a dill I am. I didn't know. Oh, I didn't know. Okay. I always do things the hard way, don't I? Look, this is much softer now. It's much more drapey. Oh my God. Did you guys know that? Were you all laughing at me? Hey, laughing at me behind my back. Now, I'm just going to, I'll lay this flat. I will lay this flat somewhere and try and get the crinkles out. Maybe a little bit of heat also would help. All right, I'm so excited. I'm more excited about the plastic than I am about my sculpture. Oh, okay, I'm going to do that again next time. All right, let's look at this. Let's look at this gorgeous little sculpture. Wow. So I do need to do some trimming, and I will do it tonight. Just because the resin's still soft, and it's going to be much easier just to snip off. And you can use your little cuticle cutters, cuticle trimmers like that, or you can use like a little knife, little scalpel type thing. Just don't cut towards yourself, okay? If you're going to do this, cut away from yourself. Although I know it's harder because, you know, you've got to hold it. But just be really careful. I'm holding the top of the resin. But look, either way it works. It's very thin little pieces. So I will go and do that in a minute. Okay, I'll just trim off the edges. Look at it. Look at it, you guys. It's so pretty. It's actually nice how, like, I haven't got a dead straight top. It's like moved a little bit, so we've got a little bit of a shape to it there, you know. It's not like dead straight. And I know it's not perfect. And it's not going to stand up straight. Oh, it might. So this is the front. It's lower than the back. my gosh. See, this is the time where I say, okay, I'm going to do another one and put it inside. Oh my gosh. I'll have to take some photos outside for you so that you can see the holographics. It's not really picking it up all that well. I wonder if I can change to a darker background. One sec. All right, I just put a darker piece of card down. I don't know if it makes any difference. You might be able to see it a little bit better. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. I love it. I do. It's very organic, like it's squished in here. And then it's flaring out there. There's another piece I have to trim off. Look at that bit there. All right, I'm going to go and do all that. It is a bit top heavy, that side. I might have to like make a little base for it, or do another one and put this one inside that one, but it probably just needs a little base. But there it is. Anyway, the experiment was this window film, whether it was going to transfer over, and I figured it would. It's just so cool with the silver little round dots and then all the little round crystals as well. It's very, very pretty. I like it. So there it is. I could have made it a little bit thinner actually. It feels quite thick. Could have made it a little bit thinner. All right, I'm off to bed. I'm going to tuck my dogs in, and I will see you guys for the next video. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Trials and tribulations in the studio. It's always fun, isn't it? But I always get there in the end. Always get there in the end. There's always something you can do to, fix things. All right. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all again real soon for the next video. Okay. Take care. Bye for now. I thought I'd bring it outside into the sun. See if we can pick up any of that holographic. But there it is. Looks really pretty, doesn't it?